Hello and welcome to UNC REX Health Talk live from REX Wellness Center here in Garner. You can see we are exercising, we are getting moving because who does the New Year's resolutions every year that you're going to get off the couch and get more healthy? I know I am for one, and I'm sure a lot of you at home are too, or at work or wherever you're joining us on Facebook Live. You might remember this show used to be called Rex on Call, and it was on television for 10 years. But this year we are now forward and into the future, much more progressive. We are live on Facebook, so people can join us from anywhere in the world, and you can ask your questions in real time and comments, and we'll be able to answer those for you. So today's show, we're going to help you get lean in 2017, so let's get started. So today's topic is Get Lean in 2017, and joining me is Rosella, who is a wellness instructor here at the REX Wellness Center in Garner. Yes. Thanks so much for helping us out, because we want to get everybody off the couch and get everybody moving.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us. We really love having you here.
And this is the time when everyone's making those promises to themselves to do better.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. Myself included in that. We all use the new year as a springboard to just become a better version of ourselves, a healthier, leaner, better version of ourselves.
Now, speaking of which, you know, I when I first saw you when we're getting ready, I'm like, yeah, she's a fitness instructor, and there's no way I could ever do what you do or look like the way you do. But you have a great personal story, your journey to wellness.
I do.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So in 2008, I had my daughter, Kaden. Hope you're watching. She is, you know, I was pregnant, and like a lot of moms do, I kind of used that 9 months to pamper myself, and I didn't work out, I didn't eat right, and I gained over 70 pounds.
70 pounds on your small frame.
Yes, I was over 70 pounds heavier than I am today.
We actually have a picture that we're showing everybody at home right now, or from wherever you're joining us on Facebook Live. So you gained a lot more than you probably should have. I'm sure your OBGYN probably reminded you of that.
Yeah, a couple times. She said, stop doing that. You're not doing that right.
And then what happened after that? You had your baby, and then what was the decision that got you to get going and get moving?
Well, you know, I was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable in my own skin. I was telling somebody today that I actually did not even want really my picture taken because I felt so uncomfortable in my own skin. So I took the initiative and I started eating healthier. I actually joined REX Wellness in Garner, and I started taking group exercise classes. I, formed lifelong bonds with people, friendships, and, I'm still friends with a lot of those people today, and they helped me along the journey, just getting better, getting stronger, getting leaner, and doing the right things for my body.
And you did it so well that you became an instructor.
Absolutely, yes, yes.
All right, so you watching on Facebook Live, tell us where you're from. We'd love to know where you're joining us from. Again, we're at REX Wellness here in Garner, and there are 5 locations of REX Wellness all over Wake County, so there's something near you.
Correct.
Let's look at some of the demonstrations we'd like to talk about today. We're going to be doing TRX, which I don't know really what that is.
Right.
We're going to be doing core bar.
Core bar, yeah.
All right. Bar, we hear a lot about bar classes,
bar
very
fusion,
popular.
Bar Pilates, there's a lot of different names for it.
And you guys have a ton of classes here. We're also going to be doing yoga strength fusion.
Yes.
All right, so you've got to stick around to see what all of those are about. We're going to be doing demonstrations, some of which you can actually do at home with us or wherever you are at the office. Right now, just shut the door, pull out a chair, and we're going to get started. So let's talk about TRX. Okay. This looks like, a jungle gym. I don't even know what to think this is.
Whenever I tell people about TRX, they, sorry, live TV.
We're live. That's all right. Okay.
So, whenever people talk about TRX, they think, what was suspension training? I'm not going to be hanging from the ceilings, am I? No, absolutely not. What?
Cirque du Soleil?
Yeah, exactly. Not like that. It's not like that. TRX was originally founded by a Navy SEAL.
Well, that scares me right there.
I know. But
I haven't been off the couch in a year.
That's all right. We're going to get there.
Okay.
Randy Hedrick was a former Navy SEAL who wanted to create a portable way of exercising that he could travel with you know, going all over the world, you can't exactly bring your own home gym with you. So he created this out of parachute webbing.
Oh, so that's why it's so strong.
Yes, it's very strong, and it's only about 2 pounds. So I actually have my own personal TRX that I travel with. I've even done TRX on the Golden Gate Bridge. Probably not supposed to, but I did.
Very cool. We have to see that picture, and we
yes,
can go to your website to see it.
Yes, absolutely.
But where, if you're in a hotel room, like, would you strap this up?
They have a door mount that you can purchase along with it, and you can kind of hook it into the door.
The shower stall.
Yeah.
Right?
There's all sorts of places you can do it. So I love the TRX. Here at REX, we offer a lot of TRX classes for our members. They are an additional fee, a very nominal fee. However, anybody can come and take a TRX class. Even non-members can take it for an additional fee. We treat it kind of like small group training. So if you are a little uncomfortable, you have a little bit more one-on-one guidance with the trainer to make sure you're doing the exercises properly and safely.
All right, so let's get started. We've got a couple of members who are regulars at your class.
Yes.
So they know what they're doing.
Exactly. So we're going to show you that there are hundreds of exercises you can do with the TRX, and there are modifications and variations to every single exercise. So what turns in from hundreds of exercises now turns into thousands of exercises with all the variations you can make.
And you can do it with different intensity for someone like me who's a beginner, who's never touched one of these, all the way to one of your members who does this pretty regularly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so show us our first one.
What we're going to do is, Sharon, I'm going to start with you doing the most basic modification for this pose. So what you're going to do is widen up your stance first. We want to increase your base of support and let your arms relax. You're going to feel like you're hanging.
Okay.
The closer your feet are to that anchor point, the harder it's going to be. So what I want you to do is kind of step your feet back a little bit more, and you're going to graze your elbows along your sides, squeezing your shoulder blades.
Okay. Does anybody do that? Has anybody watching ever done TRX? Hi, Ashley, Terry, Tom. Have you guys ever tried this before?
So just squeeze those shoulder blades. Now I'm going to have Shannon come in, and she's going to do a little bit more difficult option. What she's going to do is she's going to walk her feet a little bit closer to the anchor point, which makes it a little harder, and she's going to narrow up her stance. And then Jen is going to do an even more advanced option where she's going to lift one leg off the floor.
Oh, wow.
Making it even more challenging.
So the balance, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Lots of balance, lots of,
she's going.
She's going for it.
She's going.
So Sharon, another variation we can do, and Jen, I'm going to have you do another modification, where we stagger our stance to kind of give ourselves a little boost with our back leg.
Okay.
And that's going to make it even easier. So right here, we've got one exercise, 4 different variations.
4 different ways.
And I haven't even shown you some of the other variations.
Okay.
So there's 10 ways you can do a TRX row.
All right, show us the next one.
Okay, so now we're going to go into a TRX lunge. So what I want you to do is grab onto those handles right here. And we're going to do an alternating lunge, stepping forward and stepping back. And that's it. You want to keep
the same leg, or you alternate? Okay, alternate.
Make
okay.
sure that front knee does not go over the toe. We want to keep tension in the strap at all times.
Brenda and John, I see you guys have joined us. Do you have any questions for Lauren?
All right, I want you to put your right foot into that strap and kind of hop out. Shannon's going to do a suspended lunge.
Okay, here's where we're looking like Cirque du Soleil-ish a little bit.
But when you've been doing it a little while, you got to make it a little more difficult. You got to challenge yourself.
But did Shannon start with the more simple stuff and then worked her way up to this?
Yes. And then I bullied her into doing more difficult stuff.
Okay.
And then Jen is going to add in a burpee.
Oh.
So now she's going to lower her body down to the ground, push up, step forward, back up.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Lots of modification.
All right, so Ashley apparently does TRX, and she agrees this is a great workout.
Awesome workout.
I'm already sweating with just this few minutes.
I know. I'm telling you, it's a great workout, and anybody can do it. Anybody can do it, and it's really, our classes here are only 30 minutes to 45 minutes, so they're shorter classes.
Okay, because it's so intense.
It's so intense. You can't do it for long periods of time.
Okay, but you get results.
You do.
Okay. Well, the nice thing is there are so many kinds of classes. Like I remember looking on your website, and there's belly dancing and the Zumbas, and the list goes on and on of so many different kinds of classes. And what I love is that you all offer guidance at all the locations with trainers that will help you keep coming back.
Correct. Yes, we do. And we have, at the REX Wellness Centers, each individual center has between 50 and 70 classes.
Wow.
We're talking everything from yoga to cardio dance to indoor cycling, water aerobics. We've got aqua bar, we've got
which is
bar,
crazy.
which we're going to show you in a little
Okay.
bit. We've got something for everybody. What you need to do is find your niche, find what you love, and it won't feel like work.
Exactly. Then you can put some enjoyment, and that'll keep you coming back.
Absolutely.
We actually visited the Wakefield location for REX Wellness Center and talked with one of your members and trainers up there. Let's take a look.
I make working out a priority because it makes me feel better about myself, and then it makes me do everything else in my life better. And so I've just made a commitment, and I stick with it just like brushing my teeth.
And Beth Scarborough has stuck to it for 20 years, working out 6 days a week. That's certainly not the norm for most people, but for Beth, it's how she stays healthy.
It's my medicine. You know, like some people take medicine for, you know, diabetes or that kind of stuff, and working out is my medicine. And because I've worked out consistently for 20 years, I don't have any of those issues.
Issues that people like Lee Thompson have overcome after taking part in UNC REX Healthcare's Healthy Way program, a 10-week series of classes led by registered dietitians and trainers. It's helped Lee lose 100 pounds.
I was actually an athlete in college, so I have been healthy before. I just let things get away. I've known gyms in the past where I worked out. What I love about REX, the schedule of classes keeps you motivated. It's one thing for me to go to the pool and swim 40 laps. It's another thing to do a spin cycle class with 20 other people. We're all striving for the same thing, working hard. 2 years ago, I couldn't have done that because of my knees, but now I do spin class 2 or 3 times a week.
REX Wellness Center's exercise physiologists like Jessica Tucker make sure that you succeed no matter how long it's been since you've broken a sweat.
The worst feeling in the world is for you to come up to the exercise floor and not know what to do or not know first steps. We always provide for free a meeting with one of our wellness instructors, and we will sit down with you, do a baseline fitness assessment, and we'll also do an equipment orientation.
To keep you motivated, you can try classes in anything from Zumba to belly dancing to kickboxing, cycling, TRX, yoga, Pilates, and more. Whatever it takes so exercise becomes a habit.
Finding something that you enjoy is really the first thing you can do. Finding something that the intensity is not off the charts is really the second thing. And then finding a buddy, someone you can do it with, is really, you know, those are 3 good tactics you can use to really make sure your New Year's resolution sticks this time.
And welcome back live, Facebook Live. We're at the REX Wellness Center here in Garner. I've got Rosella, who is a wellness instructor. Keep sending your comments and questions. Tom wanted to know, and this is a good question, so if you join REX Wellness Center, are all these various group classes, do they cost extra or is it included in the membership?
It's a great question, Tom. Most of our classes are included with your membership. The only classes that are not included are those TRX classes. The classes are $5 extra, $15 for non-members for each class. But all of the other classes on the regular schedule are included in your membership. So you really get a great deal when you join the wellness centers.
And right now, well, there's a little cool thing. We've got a promotion going, right? Till next Thursday, which is the 26th, you can join REX Wellness Centers for $20.17 because we're getting you lean in 2017.
Yes, we are. Yes, so that's a great deal. That is a huge discount from our normal enrollment. That does not include monthly fees, but yes, it's a great deal.
It is. All right, so we're over on the bar, and tell us, introduce our members here really quickly.
We've got Rachel, we've got Sharon, and we've got Lou, 3 of some of my favorite people here at the Wellness Center. They come to a lot of my classes, so I hit them up for some extra credit. And we're going to be demonstrating
a bar class. So core bar, is that what it's called? All right. Anybody watching, have you done bar classes? Let us know what kind of results you've had and seen, and is it useful? Do you keep going back? Let's get started with
okay, so
what this is.
What we're going to start is our approaching the bar. We don't want to grip onto that bar for dear life. It's not going to save you. Nothing can save you now.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to start with is a nice tall posture, light hand on that bar. We're going to laterally rotate our hips, so making sure we're squeezing those glutes. Everything is nice and long and lean, pressing the crown of the head up to the sky. and reaching through. We're going to bring that arm up into first position.
So this is why it's like ballet, so a la ballet bar.
Yes, some of you who've taken ballet may notice some of the terminology, and you may notice some of the poses. We're going to come up onto our toes as high as we can go, adjusting so our heels are touching.
All right, you folks who are watching right now, whether you're at the office or at home or wherever you are, you can pull a dining room chair next to you and you can do this with us.
Yes, you can, absolutely. We're going to bend at the knees.
Okay.
Checking our posture, nice and tall, head stacked over our shoulders, shoulders over our hips, hips over our heels. Staying in that nice, strong upper body, engaging that core. Think about a corset, wrapping a corset around our midsection and squeezing those laces tight. Or another thought is to think about bracing so somebody's going to punch in the stomach.
Okay.
So we're going to pulse that position here. Very slow, very deliberate, and very smooth. It's a small movement. This is a little bit more than an isometric hold, so we want to fatigue those muscles.
Oh, they're fatiguing.
Yes, already.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already shaking, and we've only been doing a little
So
bit.
shaking's a good sign?
Shaking's a great sign. It means you're fatiguing those muscles. It means you're changing those muscles. So bring that arm up into fifth position, overhead. Keep checking that posture. We don't want to start bowing forward.
How does my arm weigh more up above my head?
That's a good question.
Oh, it just got all of a sudden much more difficult.
Take that arm out to second position. Open up that chest.
Ooh,
Collarbone
okay.
open.
Okay.
Slide those shoulder blades down the spine. Belly in tight. I'm watching you. I can see you in the mirror, Sharon.
Oh, God, I'm like teetering over.
And hold.
Okay. Oh,
Hold. Get lower.
okay. Oh, again, more?
Yep,
Down?
more.
Ruth loves Rex Wellness in Raleigh. Ruth, have you tortured yourself at a bar class?
Relax. All right,
Okay.
relax. So now we'll come into a parallel position. So
Okay.
feet are pointed forward. Knees are pointed forward.
Yes.
Nice and tall still. High up on those toes. Bend at the knees. Hips over heels.
Yeah.
Shoulders over hips, and your head pressing up toward the sky. Bring that arm in first, and we're going to repeat it. Pulsing, small movements. If you feel like it's getting too easy, get lower.
No. Do men do this class?
Yes.
Yeah?
Believe it or not, a lot of men come to this class oftentimes as an addition to their rigorous schedule usually. Arm up to fifth. I have a lot of cyclists who enjoy this class.
Oh.
It helps with opening up hips and stretching your body. Strengthening your core is good for everybody, especially if you're used to an exercise that keeps you hunched over. Don't do that. Sorry.
Oh, Scotty. Okay. All right. Apparently, a couple of your students are watching Clarissa and Ryan.
Yes.
Ryan.
Hi guys. Hi Clarissa. Hi Ryan.
Now, what I love, I saw on your website, on Rex Wellness's website, you all offer bar classes in the pool.
We do.
Aqua?
We do. We offer it in the pool, which is great for somebody who may be intimidated by a land-based class, or
Land-based. Sorry, that just.
or has joint issues or immobility or just anything that's a little bit more.
So maybe
weight
not so much of the shaking and the burning.
Right, but the water challenges your balance a little bit more.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Keep that posture up. Nice and long like a ballerina.
Do these classes fill up like quickly? Do you have to get here on time and all that kind of stuff, or do you have to reserve a spot, or can you just show up at the time?
Our room holds up to 85 people. It can get tight in here. However, I've never turned anybody away in this group exercise room. So we have plenty of space.
Okay.
Do we want to do more?
Let's see. Mike says, wait until Lauren makes you do Pilates. Okay, so Pilates and bar, are there some similarities?
Yes, actually, Pilates or core bar is a fusion of Pilates and ballet. So we take fundamentals of ballet, terminology, posture, hand position, leg position, and then we fuse that with breathing techniques, coordination that you would get from a Pilates class.
Okay.
And then the second portion of a bar class would be on the floor, doing mat-based, basically Pilates work.
Now, but Pilates is different than yoga, right? Or is it kind of similar?
A lot of people have trouble distinguishing the two. The breathing is very different between yoga and Pilates. Pilates is very much, everything is movement from the core. The core initiates all of your movement. So the movement is fluid. Whereas a lot of yoga poses are held for long periods of time, Pilates, you're often moving through the poses.
Okay.
Using your breath to guide you.
All right. So what's so cool with all these different classes and how you keep it together, the best part is there is a REX Wellness app that actually helps you take control of your workout schedule, and we have a little demonstration to show you how that works right now. The REX Wellness app is a great way to help you manage your workout schedules. Download it from the App Store or Google Play Store. You can collect wellness points for rewards. Check the various group classes with info on who the teacher is, what time it starts, and what you'll be doing in the class. The app also shares details on all the REX Wellness Center locations, including maps and contact numbers. It even helps you get your groove on with Pandora playlists featuring all kinds of music. The REX Wellness app is a free way for you to stay on track with your fitness goals. And look at us. We have moved to the other side of the exercise room again. You're watching UNC REX Health Talk live from Garner at the REX Wellness Center here in Garner. There are 5 different locations around Wake County, and that cool app, wherever you happen to be, if you're a member of one, you're a member of all. Is that right? Is that right? So Lauren, let's say that I joined this one, but I happen to be working in North Raleigh tomorrow. Can I just hop into that gym at lunchtime?
Yes. So we have 5 locations: Raleigh, Garner, Wakefield, Nightdale, and Cary. And once you're a member at one, you're a member at all of them.
It's all reciprocal.
So 50 to 70 classes per center per week turns into a lot more than that. So you have really an option anywhere you go. We have members that are in Cary for a doctor's appointment, and so they stop over at Cary to work out.
Okay. All right. We're over in this section. Hey, and for you all watching, send us your questions and comments. What is your favorite kind of exercise to do? What is something that you would do more than just the first few weeks of January, but something that you think you can sustain throughout the year to try and reach some of your fitness goals? So tell us in the comments. And while we're waiting to hear from you, Lauren, you're going to tell us about Yoga Strength Fusion. Who are our members here?
This is Leah. Leah comes nearly every week to my Yoga Strength Fusion.
Nice.
And this is Jen, one of our coordinators here at the Wellness Center.
Who did the TRX with us.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So Yoga Strength Fusion is a lot like you would find it like a power yoga. So it fuses yoga and strength training. Strength training, we know how important that is, especially for women, but for everybody. And when I initially put my mind around this concept, what I wanted to do was fuse something like yoga, which was enormously popular, and it continues to gain in popularity, and add strength training to it, giving you kind of more bang for your buck. So
and the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds.
Okay.
You get yoga and strength training all in one neat little package.
Okay, let's get started.
All right, let's get started. So go ahead and grab your weights. So we're going to start with a traditional chair pose in yoga. We're going to flow through this. So as we take a deep breath in, we're going to stand up nice and tall. And then we're going to exhale, sitting those hips back behind our heels, lifting those arms up overhead. And inhale, stand up. And anybody watching this at home can do this with us. You do not need hand weights to do these exercises. I tell people at the beginning of this class, every time, you do not need hand weights. You're getting the benefits of the exercise without using those hand weights.
Okay.
Body weight is just enough. So now we're going to hold this chair pose, lower those arms down, relax them underneath our shoulders, and we're going to lift.
What you doing with the booty there?
Stick
I don't know if
out.
I just want to make sure I had the booty in the right place.
Stick it out.
Okay.
Stick it out, Sharon.
All right.
Nobody's behind you, I swear.
Okay.
All right, lift and lower. So all we're really doing is incorporating a little strength training into a traditional yoga pose. So relax those arms down by our sides. We're going to step back with that right foot. Keep
All right.
that right leg straight. And we're going to lower, bend that back leg, and lift. Keep those arms down by our sides. We're adding a little bit more weight into a traditional lunge.
Oh.
Make sure that front knee does not go over that front toe.
How do you modify this?
No weights. Not quite as deep into that lunge.
All right. Anybody watching, have you tried this where it's yoga and strength training at the same time? How cool is that? Then it's like doing 2 classes in one go.
Hold that lunge, arms up. Yes, it's awesome. And here, Sharon, even though you're not using those weights, you can still mimic the movement. Lift and lower. Lift and lower.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
And the yoga, I always hear that it helps with flexibility.
Oh, yes.
Does the yoga strength class also incorporate some stretches and stuff?
So now we're going to hold. We're going to drop that back foot slightly angled inward, lunging, keeping that left knee bent, right leg straight, opening up that hip, pressing that knee toward that pinky toe. Bring those arms out. You feel that stretch in the inner thigh and that left hip? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're going to bicep curl here. Lift
Okay.
and lower. So we're in Warrior 2.
Warrior 2.
Warrior 2 with a bicep curl.
Okay. And this is actually quite helpful. I just finished chemotherapy, radiation, and blah, blah, blah for breast cancer. And I have the beginnings of lymphedema.
Oof.
So they want me to do lots of stretches,
Yes.
but in a very safe way.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the idea of being at a REX Wellness Center because I feel like there's a lot of expertise
Absolutely.
that could help make sure that I don't injure myself.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
All
all of our instructors have national certifications. Most of our personal trainers have 4-year degrees in exercise science. They all have national certifications in personal training. Should we stay here for a while?
I think maybe we get up.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back to some of the aqua classes.
Sure.
Particularly, we saw in the story that we showed just a little while ago, Lee Thompson, who's one of your favorite
I love Lee.
members.
Yes,
He's
I love
got
Lee.
such a great story.
He does.
When he first started his journey to weight loss, he did the Healthy Weight program, but also he started his exercise regimen in the pool because his joints were really sore.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit more about aqua classes and how that can help someone who's just getting started?
Yes, aqua classes are really popular for our members who are very deconditioned, going from basically a sedentary lifestyle right into exercise. And the great thing about the water is it gives you sort of that weightless feel. So if you have any joint issues, any pain, any aches that are caused by basically just gravity, that water gives you a little bit of relief from that while at the same time you're getting the workout that you need. And Lee still comes to all of my classes in the water. I love seeing him there. He works harder now than he did the first day he started. So the nice thing is that even though he's been working out for, it's probably 2 years now, he can still go to those classes and be challenged by them. Mm-hmm. So he still comes and he still does a great job. What we do in the pool, especially in the water aerobics classes, is we give, just like I did on the TRX, we give you 3 options. We give you 1 low impact option, 1 medium, and then 1 high impact option. Whatever you want, whatever's gonna work best for you.
Okay. We talked about how doing some strength training is really beneficial, especially for women, and if you're a petite woman, you're at risk for osteoporosis and that sort of thing. So weightlifting is good, but I don't want to get bulky, right? So Heather would like to know, if you did the yoga class, could that help elongate muscles rather than bulk them, or is there a combo there?
So the thing is that we can't really elongate our muscles. We can make them look and appear leaner by limiting the fat that's on our body. But weightlifting in the traditional sense is not going to make women in particular look bulky. I myself weight train probably more than I should, and I don't feel like I'm bulky.
No.
When women get bulky, it's because they're putting in 6 hours a day at the gym. They're working really, really hard to get that type of physique.
And we also don't have the hormone makeup to get as bulky like a man.
Exactly.
Okay.
So any type of strength training is going to be great. Any type of strength training that you enjoy. Leah loves the yoga strength fusion. That gives her what she needs, but she's also challenged by it because she's super strong. She doesn't want to go to a really easy class. She wants to go to a class that's going to challenge her. So that she can go to that, she can vary some of those exercises to make them harder. But to answer that question, you're not going to get bulky if you do weight training.
All right.
Weight training is really important for everybody. All that weight-bearing exercise is going to be great for women. Metabolism, boosting metabolism, strengthening bones, losing weight, getting leaner, all that good stuff. But yoga just makes it kind of fun.
More fun.
Yeah.
And then with the yoga, there is a lot of stretching involved.
Yes, there
right?
is a lot of stretching.
Is that something that you should be doing every day to help make yourself more limber?
Yes, absolutely. Stretching is a really important part of your workout. It's an important part of your daily regimen, basically. And it's important to do that as a part of your workout. And
can you do a couple of demos real quick? That's something that folks watching right now would be able to incorporate into their daily routine?
so we can do cat-cow. Cat-cow is a great exercise. Something like 80% of people have some sort of back impingement. So cat-cow is a great exercise. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the side. But what we're going to do is, like we were in chair, we're going to sit those hips back behind our heels, hands on our thighs. Widen up that stance a little bit just to increase your base of support. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to lift our chin up to the sky and our tailbone up, rounding the front of that belly, aiming that navel toward the floor. Then we're going to exhale and round that spine, tucking that chin to the chest.
Oh, that really stretches the
Oh,
lumbar.
yeah. And inhale, go back to cow.
Cow?
Cow.
Like moo cow?
Like moo cow.
Okay.
And exhale, round that spine.
Okay.
One more time. Inhale. And exhale all the way up. Shoulders back and down.
Wow, that actually feels
Great low back
yeah.
stretch. Great low back stretch.
All right, Heather, who's watching us, she likes yoga flow.
Yes.
Now, what is that?
So yoga flow is something we do at the REX Wellness Center. That's what we call our version of what you might find at a vinyasa yoga class. And basically, we are moving through poses. We are using our breath to move through poses.
Okay.
And that can be standing up and down. Do you want to try some?
Okay.
Okay. Let's move these weights out of the way.
Good.
So we're going to start. Good. No more weights. All right. Bring those hands to heart center. We're going to take a deep breath in. And we're going to exhale, swan dive, leading with that chest, folding at the hips, following with those hands all the way to a full forward fold, relaxing that spine. Then we're going to soften up those knees and step back with that right foot. Lunge position. Taking a deep breath in, lifting those arms and torso up toward the sky, looking up to the hands if you can. Exhale, lower down. Step back with that left foot.
Okay.
Lift that tailbone to the sky, pressing down through all 10 of our fingertips.
There is blood moving in places that has not been there in like 6 months.
Inhale to plank position. Shoulders stacked over our wrists, looking down in between our hands, keeping that long line between our head, our shoulders, our hips, and our heels. Exhale, we're going to slowly lower our body down to the floor as slow as we can, modifying on our knees if we need to. And inhale, we're going to lift those shoulders off the floor into baby cobra. And exhale, lower. Now we're going to push back up. Inhale, press back up to the sky if you need to, modify on your knees. Exhale to a down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, step forward with that right foot. Lifting up. Oh, losing your balance. Lower all the way down. Stepping forward. And deep breath in, reverse swan dive, sweep those arms out wide, all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart center.
Wow.
So, with yoga flow, we move through those poses. We follow our breath
Nice.
through those positions.
And I feel like I've really done something,
Yes.
even though I've not been like running in
And
place
you
or on
haven't
an elliptical.
lifted a weight, but you've actually done weight training because you're using your body weight as
Which
your
is
resistance.
terrific. Like I have a bum knee, 4 surgeries, I had to give up running. So this would be a way to still do great exercise without hurting a joint.
Absolutely.
All right, Jeannie says that she loves plyo strength. What is that?
Plyo strength, that's actually a modality I don't teach, so I can't really talk too much about it.
Well,
but
I can
do-
eat a pie with a lot of strength. Dun, dun, sorry. Had to.
So plyo is a fusion of Pilates and yoga.
Ah,
And it
okay.
is a specific format with a specific certification. We have a great instructor here named Jamie who teaches it. She teaches it on Friday.
Oh, so you do have it here.
We
You
do.
just
I
don't
just
happen
don't
to.
teach it.
You just teach the 45 other classes.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
All
I
right.
take a break on Friday.
To the PIO.
Yes,
Okay.
on the plyo. But
All right.
plyo is a great fusion. And it's actually, Leah has told me it's a lot like yoga strength fusion.
Okay.
Luckily, I do teach Pilates. I do teach yoga, so I kind of fuse both into my yoga strength fusion. So it's probably probably very similar.
Okay, I mentioned running a second ago. I used to be, I loved running. I did lots of different 5Ks, 10Ks, did a half marathon once. It was great, and then the knee gave out.
Right.
But so I don't run anymore. These would be great replacements, but there are still a huge number of people who love to run, and you all have, Rex Wellness sponsors a really cool series called the FS Series.
FS Series, and Sprint Triathlons.
Triathlons. Tell us about that.
So we have, this will be our 4th year doing it here in Garner, but we've done it in Knightdale and Wakefield. FS Series has been it's been a great partnership with Rex. We run these 3 sprint triathlons, one here in Garner, one in Wakefield, and one in Knightdale. A sprint triathlon, if you're not familiar with that, is a swim followed by a bike ride followed by a run. The distances are very short, which is why it's called a sprint.
Okay. And do you swim in the Rex pools?
We swim in the
Rex Wellness pool.
It's 11 lengths of the pool, and it gets pretty packed in there, but it's kind of cool. If you have the opportunity to catch it, if you're not interested in racing but you want to see how it's run, we always look for volunteers to kind of help out and observe, because it's really a cool event. FS Series puts on a great event.
And where does the biking take place?
Here in Garner, it takes place down Timber Drive, 5 miles, and then 5 miles back.
And where's the run?
The run is basically a similar route, just down Timber Drive and back.
All right, so folks can we're going to put the link for the FS Series into the comments section, so after the broadcast you can go to it to learn more about it. We still are taking your questions, so if you have comments and questions, even though we're going to be wrapping up our show right now, you are welcome to still send those to us. We will answer them for you, so send them along. Again, thank you so much for joining us, Lauren, and all of our members who helped out demonstrating all these great exercises. Thanks for being a part of our show. We want you to mark the calendar for next month's show on February 23rd. It's a Thursday afternoon as well, and we are going to be coming to you live from right near the North Carolina Heart and Vascular Hospital, which is getting ready to open to the public the first week of March. We are going to take you on a behind-the-scenes tour. It's so amazing. The technology, the state-of-the-art stuff's fantastic. We're also going to be doing some live screenings, because this is heart health for all ages. All ages, not just elderly or someone with some kind of injury. It's heart health for everyone. So join us, put it on the calendar for February 23rd. Again, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you.
Get lean in 2017.